Ladies and gentlemen, can't even look you straight in the face anymore. 121 hours on a daily challenge to get to 799. Typically, though, I will say this, no copium. When we're coming off a weekend, usually our first run. I'm not saying it's going Cosmic Ocean 799, but you'd be wise to bet on belief. We PB around here. Look, there's plenty of people that said it's never going to happen. They're looking correct, but you know what? So is the person who said you couldn't fly an airplane with cardboard and sticks, you know? And then you saw Orville Wright fly with cardboard and sticks. And then all of a sudden, the cardboard and sticks went through the roof. Oh, so, look, we had a quick community poll about why or if you were in a fraternity or sorority in college. I made a thoughtful guess that 91% of the community was not in a fraternity or sorority. The real was 90.6 were never in a fraternity or sorority. Then, of course, we were like, Dan, were you in a sorority or fraternity? No, I wasn't. However, I was part of a group based on my job in college, which I work for the football team. And I never heard this, and I'm not going to use vulgar language, but one of the coaches, you know, someone asked one of the coaches, ooh, hey, were you in a fraternity or sorority? And he said, yeah, I was a GDI. And I'm you got to remember, Daniel in college, I'm pretty quiet, you know, I'm just trying to like not get in trouble. And I'm like, what does that mean? You know, like I'm thinking, you know, is it like gamma delta inflatable or something like that? And he's like, gosh darn independent. Although he didn't use the term gosh darn. He used the mother of all words. And then I never conversed with that individual again. But yeah, I don't know. I just, no judgment if you were, if you're in a fraternity or sorority in college. You know, my understanding of it is it's like a, you know, what is it, social life? I don't know. I'm sure, like, if you're in a fraternity or sorority, what was the best part of it? I'm sure there were good parts of it. People wouldn't just do it if it was not good. We had an awesome group of guys from around the U.S. Met your best friend from life there. There you go. It's like anything. It depends on the people. You know, that's very fair, Chad. Go into a random Twitch chat. Then come back home. Tell me what feels. Chad, what's it? Ooh, I know you can't see it, but you can feel it.
Irish spring, green, green.
Well, we don't have enough. You piece of piece. This might be a theft situation. Reed's like, yeah, what's home? All right. Yeah, you know, like, ooh.
At 130 hours, we may need to replace Golden Boy with Silver Boy. Got to earn it after all.
What's Silver Boy? Man, we really want those glasses. You think you can climb and shoot us? Chat, why in... Nice. Why in chat if you watch us... Ooh. First run, get the horsing out of your system. I mean, that's a long way to bring the eggplant. Can you bring the bow and the eggplant? That's a good question. I don't know. Can you? I mean, we have a good run outside of it. I don't think we horse with it. With Waddler. I think we focus on Cuppy. Focus on Cuppy right here. You have to trust Ryan with the bow.
This sub is for the mods. Can we get a dank clap in chat for the mods?
Well, Gary, I'm not putting that on the hover pack. I'm putting it on our ability not to use the hover pack. I think we have to go for Cuppy. We have to go for Cuppy. Why are we horsing so much, chat? Okay, fine. Maybe that horse in PSA was deserved. Okay, maybe. 15 seconds to the Volta. Look. Can't be afraid to be Cuppy great. Cuppy. Okay, we're okay. It was easy, everyone, to do it. When does he split? What time does he split? Foreman's, okay. I didn't know that. Shred of Slurpa. Can another shred? Okay. Can I talk more about working for the Michigan State football team? What do you want to know? I mean, I got stories for days, years, and hours. Which one you want? All of them, all my stories though reveal someone's personality flaws. Like they're all based around personalities of the coaches I worked for. And with just a shred of due diligence, you'd be able to tell exactly who I was working for. You know, like you'd know who the stories were about. I will tell you this. So I used to like volunteer / work 16, 17 hours a day. So I've never worked harder in my life. So kind of, I guess the biggest thing I've taken from it is that basically after doing that job, anything is easy. What does volunteer / work? So as a student, I pretty much volunteered. I got a shred of a stipend, but I think it worked to like, no. And like, look, the job was in high demand, or the volunteer position was in high demand. So I'm not complaining at all. But I think it worked out to like 75 cents an hour. Getting paid 75 cents an hour is a shred of a mirror's reflection of everything I learned working that job. You know what I mean? It was like, it wasn't even close. You peace. All right. No, so I started out as a equipment manager, or like a student manager. It wasn't equipment. I did like set up drills and stuff. And then it evolved into, I told the story 8 billion times. Maybe I didn't, but instead of like getting in trouble and stuff in college and doing like typical DAE K Kona stuff in college, I spent all my free time at the football building, like making coffee and stapling things. Come here. Will he turn his back on us? Oh! Can I picture Nolan? Nolan, you always come with the hard-hitting questions. Nolan, when I bring Check the Wire back, can you start writing questions for the guests for me? I'm not even joking. Send me a DM on Discord. Wait, did I just say that out loud? Can I visualize a life where I was a college football coach? No, I knew after I went through it. Check the Wire sans Ryan Gary, but still Check the Wire. No, I knew I didn't want it. I was part of a coaching staff that everyone got fired, and the coaches had kids, and all the kids were upset. They were moving to like Skokie, Illinois. You know, have to make all new friends, that kind of stuff. Don't be afraid to be great. Chat, should we try it? Oh, not in the shredder. Not in the shredder, please. Okay. Are we close? Was that close to it? Were we close? We just had to keep throwing them, right? We were close. That's the closest we've ever come. Why don't we just keep doing it like this? You net negative when you try to slurp? What do you mean? You net negative. There is no such thing as net negative. It's net net or net net. Need two vamps to sustain each other. What are we doing? Building solar panels? Will they get mad if you whip them? Look at that slurpa. Will they fire at you or no? All right. I know you're worried about that. Happy Happy Pie Day. Is today like Apple Pie Day or something? 3.14. What does that have to do with pies? Does a pie tin weigh 3.14 ounces? Johnny Apple Pie Day. This man was a high school teacher. Oh, you know what? I'll give you another weird flex today. All my weird flexes are centered around dropping my kids off at school. Anyways, I had the privilege yesterday. You say, well, Dan, where were you yesterday? No one actually, no, you know what? Not one person said that. Not as like sometimes this is not a squeak spit where you come up with a question that no one really says. No one asked, hey, Dan, where were you yesterday? Which I appreciate. Thank you. I'm just glad you enjoyed the Suffercore rerun. Anyways, yesterday I had the privilege of reading to my son's kindergarten class. So I saw the teacher today in the drop-off line. You can read. And I'm like, hey, I hear you got some performances going on today. That's a whole separate story. I guess like today's performance day, not Pi Day, where like they get to perform in front of their class. And I guess my son is doing some kind of dance performance. I go, have you practiced it? He's like, no. I'm like, what are you going to do? He's like, all right, sounds cool. Good luck. Have fun. She goes, speaking of performance, that was quite the performance you put on yesterday during reading. She's like, anytime you want to come teach the class, it's like you were a teacher or something. I'm like, who's going to tell her? So for people that say that I can't believe this man was a teacher, you have no idea. Do I think he's going to floss? I think there's a chance he's going to floss. He doesn't know what he calls flossing, doing the gritty. So, and I don't know how he knows any of them, but he does. I mean, Chad, he's 6 years old. You know, there's a frog in there, so we can't really stall here too much. It's okay, we'll take one in the chops to take one in the liver. What was the average grade of one of my students? I just threw out all my like grading stuff. I don't think I never failed a kid. I never failed a kid in biology, because here is my take. If the kid put in effort, it's not a failure. To me, if you fail the kid, this is me, and you can call it based, hot take, controversial, whatever you want. If a kid's failing your class, it's your fault as the teacher. That's my hot take. Like, to me, if there's an F on the report card, it should be given to the teacher, because that means you didn't find a way to get to the kid, which is your job. You know, like that's your job. Why are you laughing? This is your job. As a teacher, I disagree. Rachel, hit me with it. Hit me with it. I'll go T to T. No, we ruined it. I think we're okay. I got straight F's for several years, went out of your way to be unreachable. Yeah, big fish. But what if your teacher was like pogged up? I bet you would have passed the class. You could try your hardest, but if the kid doesn't care, there's not much you can do. You can't force a kid to care. Rachel, I'm not trying to put you on blast. I disagree. I think you can make a kid care. At least enough to get a C or a D minus. For sure. Because and this is, look, teaching is not easy. That's why I don't do it anymore. Teaching, look, it's tough, but you can get to the kids. As a teacher, let's see, grades 5, 12 every day. There's only so much time, right? There is, but how many students do you have? No, I mean, I think teaching is incredibly difficult. As a previous trouble student, I went out of your way to be unreachable. An English teacher made 100% effort and met me an interest of mine and put effort into CY. Only teacher who tried. 16 years later, you still talk to that teacher, right? To me, that's like one of the... Like, teachers are one of the occupations where you got a shot to change some stuff for a kid. Nadia time.
Greetings. Now the Spelunky 2 run really starts. Welcome to Tide Pool. Please spam dang POGX in chat. Strap in and get ready to take this thing to the moon. We PB around here, always. You peace.
Creeping into current events? No. It's just... I don't think it's current events saying that teachers have really important jobs. Is saying teachers have important jobs current events? Why if yes and if no? I'll shut it down if it is. You don't have to twist my arm to not talk current events. I saw my 3rd grade teacher at a Coney Island like 2 years ago. I hadn't seen her since I was in 3rd grade, but you don't forget the good ones. You don't forget the good ones. Shout out to Mrs. Gwynn. Like, I don't remember much about 3rd grade, but I remember she made things really fun. Oh. We used to watch Voyage of the Mimi in her class. Voyage of the Mimi, starring... It was a science-based show about kids trapped on an island. No, it wasn't about... It was about like a stranded ship. Starring a young Benjamin Affleck. I didn't even know who Ben Affleck was at the time. Mrs. Gwyn? Yeah, that was her name. Gwyn from Dark Souls. No, that was her name though. It was Gwyn. What if she invented Dark Souls? Dude, she used to do so much stuff. Her name was Miss Last. She would so the Giga Chads in class, I mean, I don't know if you can get away with this now, but the Giga Chads in class that would act tough, she'd be like, okay, you're so tough, come here. And she would pressure point these pieces and get like these uber Giga Chads to like drop to their knees. And Miss Lass was like, you know, very slight build. And then she always used to tell us good, bad. I mean, she was, I'll tell you this, she was like definition of avant-garde. But she said you used to be, you could get high, not that I ever did that, from an orange. And I believed her, and I still do to this day. Like, she wouldn't lie about something like that. I know, but that's just who she was. I'm sure you can't. I'm not. You. Whatever you thought, Miss Last, whatever she was saying that you thought was outlandish was true. So I would not doubt her. I don't know what she meant, but I believed her. Come here, you piece. Maybe it was a joke about high C. 25 years later, I get it now. I never got it. I never got it. That was also Miss Last, man. I just like, I never got it. But she's like, yeah, you can get high off an orange. I'm like, okay, I don't have an interest in that, but how? And she would never tell us. And then never, that's the only joke she left open-ended. We should probably stop. We should probably dial here a little bit. All right. Quickly. No, Ryan, come here. We need the sword this time. Come here. He can get out of that, can he? He can get out of that. Shoot. We'd have to drain the water. We can drain it right here. No, we can't. It's still a 2-jumper. Put the bomb on the wall. Thank you. That is new tech. Drain right here. We're going all in on liquid Drano. Shoot. He can still get out. Oh. What about right here? This can do it. Come here. He's dead. No. Oh! I mean, it's okay. We'll be fine. Man, that clone gun is so important. Is there any way we can bring the clone gun with us? Left, right, right, left. Left. Right. Oh. You can bring it if you drop the sword, but yeah, but then how are we gonna... Yeah, Quillen's not an option for us. Shoot. When did we use all those bombs? I think a new goal is to always have 10 bombs. So, because that's the best way to skip a bombing to get away from shopkeepers. I got you. That was a fast. Oh. Watch this one. Chad, don't talk to me about Spelunky. I mean, that's a piece of a piece. We can get poisoned here. That's fine. What? To me, these are always a little monka right here. There we go. We want the sword for 7-1. That's a good question. Do we? Do we want the sword for 7-1? I don't think we ever do that. No? What? Okay. We don't have Stampa, huh? Why does that sound like a donkey? Did you hear that? Bomb them? We don't have bombs. Dangerous. Please, 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 please. Someone help! Someone. Someone. It's not over. I guess we should have bombed, huh? Chat, we need to dissect that. Is that overthinking? Is that overthinking? Both over and underthinking somehow. Yeah. I used to chuck the Yeti courses, but we didn't have Spica. You know? It's okay. Run is still alive. Someone once said you can't get blood from chopping a body. Why is that? There's no blood to get? Oh man, this is one heck of a shop. I think when we go to Yeti, I think Yeti is the hard pivot for music from now on. I think Yeti Caves is a music hard pivot. Am I blaming the music? Yes, of course not. Ankh is a security blanket. Hurry, hurry. Neo from the Matrix, you piece. This is horse. We gotta go after this one. I don't want to get crushed. Send me. Orson. Go. Thank you. All right. Thinking too much? I don't know. Dies of cringe? I can't. We're fine. We're fine. Overthinking again? Chat, why if that was OTing? Popcorn City. All right. We can still bring this thing home. Yes, yes, yes. A shred of Cali. A shred of Cali goes a long way. I feel like those robots should give blood. We're okay here. Someone just got crushed. Do you hear that? Popcorn City. I feel like, look, call me whatever you want. Just don't call me late for supper. We need a shred of a jelly here. We can't be afraid. We got time, chat. We have to make up for lost arts, all right? Worth it, but definitely horsing. Don't crush it. 16 HP is plenty. Yeah, but you know what's better than 16 HP? Why? Dang horse if this is horsing, and if no. I heard the cat. Nice and easy, chat. We're scanning. And how good is the Odyssey soundtrack? Whoa, I saw Shooter at the Grassy Knoll. That could have been a run, and holy boosh. Hear the sounds of Pog. All right, nice and easy. Just slurp it up. What? Targaryen, I can't. Madame Tussauds, you piece. To me, this is a good pivot point. This is you sub Pog music for Pog music here. Sack the cat, I'm with you. Where's the cat? It's a little Minkus. Don't be afraid to be. Holy. Just take me down. All right. Can't touch the ground in the basement. That's how you lose a run. If you touch the ground in the basement, you lose the run. It's my favorite cats from the Cat musical. None of them, because they all make you fall asleep. I was pretty fortunate, I think, as a kid. Like, for whatever reason, like, once a year, or maybe once every other year, my mom thought it was really important to take me to, like, shows, you know? Like, downtown. And it's like, oh, you're gonna love this one. It's Cats. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. And I liked a few. Like, I like Phantom. A lot of them, you know, you end up falling asleep in, and you're like, oh man, I wish I could be playing Mario 2 right now. But anyways, it's like, you're gonna love Cats. There's a really big secret in it, or there's a really big surprise. And I'm like, okay, cool. There's gonna be like a really fun moment. And the surprise was they come down the aisles. As a kid, I'm like,
Are you kidding me?
like, yeah, no thanks. I don't know. I just, from what I remember, which is nothing, because I saw it in like 3rd grade. I remember it being really boring, you know, but I know one person that would like it. All right. Chat, I didn't even think about that. Does that play in Philadelphia during FurCon? I mean, they would sell out. Are you kidding me? No? Drop it like it's hot. Almost squeaks that one. We don't squeaks this. We almost squeaks it. You know what? There's a price to pay. There's a price to pay for greatness. $7.99 at all cost. You. I mean, we have to live in the moment here. We have to live in the moment. Chat, we're gonna get 99 bombs. A shred of wood? Man, it had wood too, huh? It's okay. I feel like those should kill you in this game. Personally, I feel like that should kill you. That's only fair to me. I feel like that should kill you. Little revenge tour. Don't be a piece of a piece, you piece. Gotta stay away now. Cobalt, sing it to me. Sing it to me. Sing it to me, Cobalt. Sing it to me.
How are you alive?
Sing it to me. Sometimes you gotta have a little bit of luck all over your skill. All right, we're looking for a little mommy time. A little one-on-one time with mommy. There she is. Just a shred of some one-on-one time with mommy. I mean, we could look for a little bit of dog and cat pony show. Do we see the dog anywhere? Chat, if you look at our resources right now, we're pretty much at 99. Our total is 109, so we're ahead of 99. As long as that number always equals 99, we're gonna win. Thank you for the slurp up. We're gonna get that crate. It's okay, we have no use for Callie anymore. Think it's worth it? Daddy says yep. All right, get your running shoes on, chat. We want to see, chat, can we get a wide range of capital V's spam in chat. We need to go vertical. A lot of V's, no H's. Need a lot of V's. Vertical. Vert me. Vert me. Okay, that's a lot of H.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.
Can we still get that? Is he gonna crush it? Can we still get it?
He has all caps folded.
Butterfingers on the bow episode 2. Let's take a look at this. Vert me. Okay. That I see the McDonald's arches and I'm like, okay, that's not good. Right? But we know we got to split it. We know we're going to get popped. Okay. Okay, that's a lot of H. Actually, we weren't that far away, huh? Can we still get that? Is he going to crush it? So what? We needed to split him, not hit him, right? We needed to split him. I guess in hindsight, the move is shoot the arrow on the top, right? 2 bombs would have knocked him out. Yeah, you know what? End of the day, don't be afraid. Chat, when we get when we go to 7-4, get our running shoes on, be a resource, Marty. It's one of the few levels where you got. I think we put this in Temple. 7-4 is Temple.